Welcome back to the Crypto Report, everybody. I am Crypto Kip, and today we are going to be talking about the best Bitcoin strategy for beginners. Now, if you're an intermediate crypto trader, this is still an excellent strategy for you. If you're an expert crypto trader, then you know that this is also an excellent strategy for you. But I suggest you watch this video to the end. I want to go through a couple very important points on getting started in crypto, on trading successfully in crypto, on how to win when it comes to crypto, and specifically Bitcoin in this video. Smash a like, subscribe to the channel. Let's hop right in. So guys, Bitcoin is the best cryptocurrency in my opinion. It is the most sure bet when it comes to the volatility that comes in these crypto markets. Every 4.5 years, there's an event called the Bitcoin halving. For newcomers to the space, what does that mean? That means every 4.5 years, the computers that make up the Bitcoin network, this blockchain technology, this decentralized ledger of computers from around the world that solve transactions, deciding who transacted what, when did they transact it, how much did they transact it on this public ledger. Every 4.5 years, there is a reward for the computers that solve this algorithm for Bitcoin, called the Bitcoin miners. That reward is cut in half. That creates a supply shock, and it makes Bitcoin more scarce over time because the amount of Bitcoin that miners receive from solving the blockchain is reduced, cut in half. That makes Bitcoin more rare, and that puts us on track for a bull market. So what's the best Bitcoin strategy for beginners knowing that? Well, historically, guys, the best strategy, the number one strategy for Bitcoin is to buy every single week, every single day, every single month, every other month, every quarter, every year. Whether you do a lump sum once a year, or you do $100 a day, or $10 a day, or $250 a week, or $1,000 a month, that's up to you. But it's called dollar cost averaging. And guys, I have this sign up here for a reason. I have had this ever since day one on the channel. Dollar cost average, guys. Dollar cost average. What does that mean for beginners? It means you don't care. You don't care. If Bitcoin goes up to, let's say Bitcoin goes up to, $1 million. And let's say you bought it at $10,000, you bought it at $100,000, you bought it at $250,000, you bought it at $500,000. Any buy below $1 million is a good buy. And so if you dollar cost average, guys, through the dips when things are bad, even when things are exciting, and then you come up with a profit-taking strategy when you feel like the market is super, super high, really anytime, guys, after a previous all-time high is broken. And keep in mind, guys, the previous all-time high for Bitcoin was $69,000 or so, $67,000, $69,000. Current price of Bitcoin's at $30,000. So you got a 50% discount if you're dollar cost averaging right now. And if you dollar cost averaged in November and December of last year when FTX collapsed, then you would have got an even 50% discount off of these price levels. We were down to about a $15,000 Bitcoin. You could have already doubled your money. And if you have bought down towards $15,000, your dollar cost average, the average price that you bought your Bitcoin at, would have gone down if you were buying at $15,000. So if you want your average purchase price of this asset to be as low as possible, the truth is, guys, is you could sit and wait for big dips and buy then. But historically, you're not going to predict that. People aren't good at predicting, oh, this is the absolute low. Your best bet, guys, your best bet is dollar cost averaging over time. $250, let's say you can do $100 a week. $100 a week times 52 weeks. At the end of the year, you would have $5,200 in Bitcoin and crypto. If you did that for 4 years, then you would have just invested about $20,000. We see Bitcoin do 2, 5, 10x. You could turn your $20,000 that you build into Bitcoin over 4 years into $100,000. You could turn it into $200,000 potentially. On the other side of that, if you buy it all in the peak, say Bitcoin hits all-time highs and you start buying, Well, then if Bitcoin goes back down to a new low, well, then all of a sudden you are way, way, way in the red. You're in a big loss, but you're not going to have that issue if you're dollar cost averaging over time. Take profit, guys, when the market starts to get really greedy, when we start to get into the extreme FOMO times. When you see Bitcoin breaking previous all-time highs and getting close to $100,000, you should be thinking in your head, I bought at 15K, I bought at 20K, I bought at 30K, I bought at 45K, I bought at 50K. I made a bunch of money. I doubled my money. We're at, let's say Bitcoin's at 90K. Why don't I take a little bit of profit? Why don't I shuffle aside some money for that new car that I want to buy? Maybe I want to shuffle aside some money for a house that I want to buy. You got to come up with a profit-taking strategy, guys, on your own. But the best strategy for newbies to Bitcoin is just to set it and forget it. Dollar cost average over time and just keep buying and then come up with a profit-taking plan from there, guys. Because at the end of the day, Bitcoin on average goes up about 100% year over year since its existence in 2009 when Satoshi Nakamoto released the white paper for Bitcoin. You even see some of the regulatory threats that have come from the SEC maybe, where they said, hey, crypto this, crypto that, crypto's bad, crypto's fraud, crypto's a scam. Allegedly, they asked the SEC asked Coinbase to delist every coin except for Bitcoin, which tells you what? Bitcoin is the safest. So if you're new to crypto, you're new to Bitcoin, my recommendation, honestly, guys, is just buy Bitcoin and just dollar cost average. $100 a week, $50 a week, $250 a week, $1,000 a month, $2,000 a month, $2,500, whatever you can afford, guys. Whatever you can afford, whatever you're willing to potentially lose, that is what they say in crypto, and it is a good strategy because putting your life savings into Bitcoin and crypto as a beginner isn't the greatest idea, guys. Not a great idea. Now, none of this is financial advice, but you have to learn the market. I guarantee you guys, you're going to make mistakes. You're going to make mistakes, but the easiest way to not make mistakes is just a dollar cost average into BTC, plain old BTC, hold over time, and when you made some money, take some profit. Simple stuff, guys. Not financial advice, of course, but I just want to give you guys that thought that I had on, hey, here's the best Bitcoin strategy, just dollar cost average. Buy every single week, buy every month, buy what you want to buy. Just do it over time and stay dedicated to the if you're interested, if you want to commit some money to Bitcoin, that's my strategy for you. That's all I got, guys, in this video. I'm Crypto Kip. This is the Crypto Report. Don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and as always, folks, you got to remember to DCA, HODL, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night. I got 2 videos for you right here if you want to check them out. Peace.